guys can fight. I'm talking about tough fights that we have set up for you. You know, making sure that the fights are competitive for your entertainment. So we're gonna let you.
Hey, we had the Saber-Tooth here, man. Like, hey, you just done your first press conference. How did you feel doing all that? Was it a little nervous? How did you feel doing your first press conference?
I feel good. More than anything, I was just a little tired. But for the most part, it was a great press conference. One and many to come. And yeah.
And Omar here, you know, he just come through his press conference for Fall Brawl. Omar, tell him, how did that press conference go? Did you like it?
Man, yes, sir. It was amazing, and the feeling's awesome, man. I'm not one to be out there and be known, but it was a good feeling, man.
Okay.
This was awesome. People were, the vibe was there, man.
The vibe.
Fighting on this card here. Fall Brawl is a special event that we give, and we have looked at Shawnee, Oklahoma, a boxing town that is no stranger to boxing matches and good fights and good boxing and combat sports. So if you got Fall Brawl coming to your town, you are a special town. If you are fighting on Fall Brawl, you are a special fighter. We carefully pick these opponents for your entertainment. We want to bring you some of the best competitive boxing matches that will entertain you and bring you out of your seats. So if you are fighting on Fall Brawl, November the 9th in Shawnee, Oklahoma, all of these fighters are in tough fights. So that's what Fall Brawl brings to the people, to the boxing fans. Good, tough, competitive boxing matches. So we're gonna let you talk to some of these boxers here that are fighting in this event and give a good feel for you know, some of these boxers. You can ask them questions, you can talk to them. You'll get a good feel for them as I interview some of these boxers here. Okay, so this is I think we got 16 boxing matches, well put together, well picked and sought out, and these I can almost promise you, these are going to be some exciting fights. That's why we call it Fall Brawl. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger each year, and now it has come to Shawnee, Oklahoma. And we are excited. The fighters are excited. I think we got a couple of guys that are from Shawnee. Is that not right? Okay, so we'll let you talk to a couple of the hometown guys that are fighting in this event. Let me tell you, if you're looking over here and you're wondering what we're doing and you're wondering what we're talking about Fall Brawl coming to Shawnee, Oklahoma, a great boxing match, 16 boxing events of professional fighters. These are some of the talented boxers that we have here in Oklahoma. You'll get a chance to see them in action I mean, and these guys can fight. I'm talking about tough fights that we have set up for you. You know, making sure that the fights are competitive for your entertainment. So we're gonna let you get a good feel and get to know some of these boxers over here. And what do we want to start with? We want to maybe start with Jared. Jared, you got 6 fights. Now, who is your opponent? And what have you done? Have you gotten ready for him yet?
I don't know. Is that one? I think that one. I haven't actually been in the gym training, but I have been running and shadow boxing, jump roping, doing stuff out of my house on the country. My opponent is actually the one at the end down there. I expect a good fight from him. I've followed him from his MMA career.
That's JR, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you fight and talk for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah, this is a great matchup. This ought to be a good matchup. I've seen JR fight before. I think he fought. Did he fight on the last Brawl? He's got a Fall Brawl under his belt, ladies and gentlemen. So he's no stranger to the pressure of Fall Brawl. Okay. So this will be one of our early matchups at the Fall Brawl fight thing here. November the 9th, Bar Lake Casino. Get one of your friends, get your boys together, and come see some great fights November the 9th. I promise you, you'll end up talking about Fall Brawl if you come. We need you to get online, and Maurice will tell you how you can purchase these tickets here online. I think you just go to Oklahoma City, OKCBoxing.com, and you can find the tickets there, okay? You know, there's no excuses. Fall Brawl is coming to your town, so we're asking you to get out and get your friends together and support it. You'll like it. Okay, I promise you, you will love Fall Brawl, and you're gonna want Fall Brawl back in your city. Trust me. Okay. Now we're back to these matchups here. Okay, so we had these 2 guys are gonna be matching up. Okay, so now next we'll go to Omar Navarro.
I'm Omar.
You Omar?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Omar. Is this your first Fall Brawl? Fighting in Fall Brawl?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. How do you feel? I mean, are you ready? Are you prepared? Tell us some of the things you've done to get ready for this fight.
Man, I just had a good fight over the weekend in Baltimore to help me out for this one, but I've been training with Coach real hard, man, and I'm about to put in even more work, fine-tune this machine, and make it tight to pack for my opponent, Carlos Lewis.
Right.
I know he's gonna come to fight. I know he's gonna come to fight, and I'm hoping. I want a good fight.
Man, I'm telling you guys, this ought to be a good fight. He's fighting Carlos Showtime. This ought to be a good fight. Carlos ain't here tonight. I know Carlos and trained with him. We've done some work with him this week. But this, I know you can fight too.
Yes,
I know you got it in you, man. I know you got it in you. So
this old Mexican still got it, man.
I know it, man. I know it, man. Hey, you fighting on Fall Brawl, baby. You fighting on Fall Brawl. You got to give it all you got.
I'm gonna get it and more, man. Yes, sir.
Okay, when is the last time you fought?
Just this weekend, Baltimore.
This weekend, Baltimore. Okay. Good deal.
Yes,
well, like I say, you move around. Like I said, these are real professional fighters, picked out, selected very carefully, because we don't want no weak fighters fighting on Fall Brawl. You know, we're wanting to bring you tough fights, and so this is going to be a tough matchup for both these fighters. Okay, yeah. So
we're here to entertain, man.
We're here to entertain. Okay, you got a lot of family and friends coming, man, to see the fight.
Yes, sir.
I mean, you know, you're supposed to pack the house, baby, and perform.
That's what I'm shooting for.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a lot of love from my folks in my shop where I work, from the church that I go to, and from just friends all around Shawnee, man.
Okay, yeah.
Yes,
Pack the house, baby. Sell all the tickets you can, man. You're fighting on Fall Brawl. You're a special fighter. Okay.
Appreciate that.
All right. I'm sorry. Jordan, now, I've seen you fight, and so you're on your 5th fight. Is that right? 5th or 6th fight?
No, this will be my debut.
Oh, this is your debut. You wrote it down, bro. She wrote it down. Not my fault. That's on her. Yeah, so yeah, I know you can get down. So I know you're excited. Tell me, what did they tell you? I mean, how did you know you was fighting on Fall Brawl? Who told you?
Just got the information from my coach, and then I accepted it, and the rest is history.
Okay, we knew you was a tough fighter. We really looked at it. You know, we know you can bring people to their feet, and so that's why we chose you to fight on Fall Brawl, baby, because you're a tough fighter, and I know you're gonna bring it, because you likes to win, and I've seen some of your fights, okay? So, what are some of the things you have done to get ready for this fight, and how are you dealing with the pressure of your, not only Fall Brawl, but the pressure of your pro debut in such a big event like Fall Brawl?
And honestly, just training hard, staying on the grind, being with my kids more the most. You know, they bring me joy and just pleasure, and I just got the passion for fighting. So all I do is lock in. I go to work, go to the gym, play with my kids, go home. That's it.
That's it, baby. I hear you. So you're locked in other words, right?
Locked in.
Locked in and focused on the training. A lot of times your family can really support you going through these boxing matches, and they're really supportive and good to be able to lean on your family in especially pressure moments like that, like Fall Brawl. And
Yes, sir.
I'm excited to have you, man, and I wish you all the luck in the world, okay, for participating. Are you bringing the house? Are you bringing people? Are you bringing your crew?
I'm bringing my people and bringing the people that mess with me, through thick and thin. It's gonna ride with me. So.
All right, okay. Yeah, sell the tickets, baby. It's on Fall Brawl, man.
Yes,
come on now. Yeah. Okay, well, I wish you luck, man. Because I know you can get down with it.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Okay, so this is another one of the fighters here that will be fighting on this card. His pro debut. Okay, seeing his amateur fights, we looked at him and we said that, hey, this guy can get down. He likes to win. He stays in shape. We know about these fighters here in Oklahoma and come from a good gym, good coaching, all of that. So it's time for him to taste a victory. And so he sounds like he's pretty laid back and humbled and ready for his boxing match. We'll see him getting down on Fall Brawl, November the 9th at the Far Lake Casino. All right, our next guy is the Sabertooth. Angel Davis. He's one of the hot prospects around here. He trained out of our gym, and I'm his trainer. Yeah, I'm his trainer. And we are ready for his second fight. And he can get down. We've been training hard. I'm not going to tell everything, but we've been training hard. And this is his second Fall Brawl. He fought on Fall Brawl, I think, as an amateur. And so he will be making his second fight here on Fall Brawl. We're trying to take it to 2-0 just to give you an example of how tough the fights are on Fall Brawl. This guy trains out of Oklahoma City Boxing Gym, and he's our fighter. And he's 1-0, and his opponent is 2-0. So we're not playing around here with the tough fights. We're not pampering anybody here. I mean, so, this is his second fight, and his opponent is originally from Cuba. So he's a Cuban fighter. So, he's staying over here in Oklahoma. and he's like I said, he's undefeated, and you know, and this is gonna be one of the main matchups. Trust me. This is one the people have been really waiting on, because it was supposed to be scheduled last time. I think it was. I don't know if it was Brawl 3 or something, but it didn't go through. But there's been some words back and forth. So he's like, "I'm here now." That's basically what he's saying. "I'm here now. Let's not talk about that. I'm here now." And he's a little irritated with his opponent and so forth. So, Angel, tell us, what have you been doing to get ready for this fight?
Yes, I just been going to the gym, working, staying consistent, having those late nights, having those early mornings.
Now you're at the mall. We gotta be able to hear you. You gotta talk up. Is your mic set good?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been working, having those late nights at the gym, late nights at home, early mornings, just getting prepared for my opponent, not underestimating him. I know he knows who I am, and I know they're checking me out and watching me, so I'm just staying forward, staying steady, and staying on the road and keeping my eyes on my target. So I'm just looking forward to seeing him November the 9th at that time, and, you know, flipping the switch on that day.
What do you know about your opponent? I mean, does the fact that, you know, you're facing a lot here, you got the experience of fighting on Brawl once before as an amateur. So as a pro is a lot different, you know, guys' chins are tougher, the gloves are smaller, you know, all of that. So, I mean, by the guy being 2-0, does that bother you? Does that make you train harder? Do you take it more serious now? Well, how do you look at that?
It doesn't bother me, and he never fought me. So I believe that I got the power to overcome whatever obstacle it is, as long as I got the will to keep fighting and the will to keep pushing forward.
Okay. Well, there's a lot of people waiting to see you fight. You bringing in a lot of people. They had a lot of eyes on you, man. You know, we always bring it like that. You're a very exciting fighter. You're a real serious fighter. You train hard. You train your brains out. I don't think you ever get tired. You know, I can see when you're tired, but boy, I tell you, most people can't see it, man. I don't know what you got in there, but I mean, hey, I told you, hey, let's do the 100 around, baby. Let's do 100 punches around. We can't lose that way. Yeah. So, yeah, we've been training hard. Well, we got a lot of training in and sparring in, and I'm excited for you on this Brawl here. And I know that you put in a lot of hard training for this fight, and man, we push. And you know, I always say, you win the minutes, you win the round, you win the round, you win the fight.
We on deep water training, baby.
Deep water training, man, you hear it. So here you have it, guys, from all of our, this is only a few guys that's fighting on Brawl. Now, which one of you guys are from Shawnee? Right here. Okay. Yeah, now, Shawnee's very own fighting in Brawl. Shawnee's very own fighting in Brawl. You can't beat that. Okay, so I really want people to come out and check out this event. We got one more? Oh, man. Oh, JR, I'm sorry,
Right on the side.
Okay, JR, I'm sorry about that. Well, tell me about your fight. Tell me about your fight coming up, man. I'm sorry.
I'm fighting Jared down there at the end.
Okay, all right.
I'm excited to go out there. This is going to be my retirement fight. I'm not going to be fighting anymore after this. I wanted to come out and do this one more time just to end things on my terms, because I've had my career ended now twice due to injuries and other extenuating circumstances. But now this is my way of saying put out a physical fight and I hit hard. It's gonna be fun. So.
Now you do both sports, right?
Yes, I do. I've predominantly competed in mixed martial arts, and that's what I did most of my career. And then, but the last year I've done 2 boxing matches, and I had 2 before that.
Okay, so this has been your 3rd boxing match?
5th.
5th. Okay, all right. Well, man, yeah, I seen you fight. I know you can get down. I know how you get down. Okay, so I'm looking forward to that.
I'm looking forward to it as well.
Yeah. So, what kind of training have you done to get ready for it?
I mean, honestly, I've just been working the mitts with my my coach, who's been doing the mitts for me, Trey Parks, for years and years. And then I'm doing a lot of sparring, and I am just.
Are you bringing the house with you?
Yeah, I'm bringing all my people with me.
Okay, that's all I want to know, man. That's all I want to know.
I normally do. I bring the house with me, and I'm gonna, come forward. It's gonna be a physical, hard-hitting fight. So it's just like all my other ones.
I hear you, man. You sound like you're ready.
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna let this other guy here talk to you guys and see what he got. What y'all sports analyst, okay?
Kill that nutty.
Yeah. See what he got. Take care of it.
Appreciate you very much. How y'all doing? Appreciate y'all showing up, trying to promote the fights, showing up to the press conference here at the mall in Shawnee. It's gonna be an awesome night. Fall Brawl 4. We're all very excited. I just got a couple of questions for everybody here tonight. Omar, I know you've been pretty active here lately, and I know you have recently had a fight that went the whole distance. Let us know about how you felt about that fight, getting that extra experience, going all the way through, and how you're feeling to build on that momentum.
I felt good, man. I just maybe cut a little too much weight, and but my guy came to fight, man, and I expect to fight every time I go out there. And being at his home, it's a little tough to beat him, unless you take him out or put him down. But man, I got a lot of love from Baltimore at the end of the fight. A lot of people they like my style, and I was referred to a tough fighter.
Yeah.
That's what I come to bring to the house, man. And come November 9th, I'm gonna bring it with me. And I'm bring his hand with me too, man.
I know that's right.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Let's see here. Jordan, my man, how you feeling tonight?
Good.
Man, let us know, man, how it feels, you getting to make your debut, your pro debut here in your hometown, man. And can you tell us a little bit more about your opponent too? I know he has quite a bit of experience in MMA at least, and kickboxing as well. Let us know kind of what you know about him, how you've been training, and get ready for this.
Well, to do my debut in my hometown is like over the top. I couldn't ask for a better debut. Bringing all my people out to rock with me and so I can put on the show. I really don't know too much about my opponent, but I do know that he do MMA and kickboxing, but I know my skills, I trust in my skills. Skills pay the bills. I'm just gonna do what I do best, box.
Heck yeah, man. I appreciate that answer. And your opponent's not here, so I feel comfortable to let you know, hey man, there's film on him. So you can go check him out, you know what I mean? For sure, he's got some experience doing some stuff. So
Gotcha.
we look forward to seeing you fight, my man, for sure. It's gonna be exciting.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, no doubt. Let's see. Let's not make it difficult. My next question for Jared. Since you right there. Jared, your opponent, he's got a lot of big stage experience.
Yes, sir.
He's kind of a big name here in the state for sure.
Yeah.
Especially in mixed martial arts as well. What were your thoughts on the potential matchup with him when the fight was offered to you?
Man, I'm gonna be grateful, that I'm gonna fight him for his retirement fight. I'm gonna come out there a different fighter than everyone's seen before. So just be on the lookout.
For sure, man. Hey, we appreciate you. We appreciate you taking the fight. It's gonna be exciting when we're ready for it. You know what I'm saying? Fall Brawl 4. Thank you for taking it, man. We're looking very much forward to it.
You're welcome, man.
Let's see. Angel. Next question for Angel, my man. I was gonna ask you how you look to build on the momentum from your last fight, getting that victory in your pro debut. And also, same as I asked Omar, did you feel it was important that you were able to go the distance and get a little bit extra rounds and experience in your pro debut?
Indeed, I feel like it was a game changer. So I got to feel it for the first time and experience it and live it. So now, what was the second question, sir?
Did you feel that it was good for you that you got the extra experience of being able to go the whole distance, and that it wasn't just like a quick fight, but you got the important rounds in your pro debut?
Yes, I got to experience it all, how it felt to wear them 8-ounce gloves and to get hit and to throw back, to feel my speed and my power getting put to work, and feeling what it's like to have that pressure on you when you're in front of the crowd, because it's a different type of cardio when you're in there compared to when you're at the gym just doing rounds. So it's a life thing. It breathes life into you. I can say that much. Gets you turned up.
Certainly, yeah. The adrenaline is something to experience for sure. Hey man, I appreciate you. I look forward to watching you do your thing. You know what I'm saying? We're all very excited to watch you again. Second fight, right? Yeah, man. All right. Next question, last question for JR, my man. JR, you announced this is gonna be your last fight. Just let us know kind of what's the next chapter for you in combat sports. You've been around a long time. You're still gonna be in the game in some capacity, coaching and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm still going to be around the game as much as possible. I'll probably train until I die. Like, I just love training. It's my escape. I love doing this stuff, but after a while, you know, I've had so many injuries, my body can't really put up with being a fighter anymore. So I'll pour into others, like whether it be coaching or just being part of the practice room. I dig that all the time. Like I'll never stop training. I'll always be part of this. This is who I am. It's what I do.
Heck yeah, man. I know everybody will be super happy, you know, that your knowledge will stick around, you know what I mean, in the state, in martial arts, boxing, wrestling, grappling, all that. I know you got, you know, a little footprint in there on all those. So we appreciate it, man. I look forward to watching your last fight.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you. That means a lot.
No doubt, man. Well, I appreciate everybody. I look forward to seeing the fights. Hopefully I'll be interviewing you after your fight, after victory, you know what I'm saying? I'll be talking to y'all, so I look forward to it, and it's going to be a great night. Appreciate y'all letting me get the questions in.
Thank you, sir. Everybody move.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Maurice Williams, the promoter for the event, Brawl 4, live at the Fire Lake Arena. I fought at the Fire Lake Arena a few times and it felt amazing. So giving you guys that opportunity to fight at the Fire Lake Arena, I hope you feel the same way I did. There's a lot of legacy and lineage in boxing in the state of Oklahoma. As Coach Rodney Porter said, and Coach Rodney Porter spent 40 some years in boxing. You know, it's hundreds and hundreds of years worth of history of boxing in Oklahoma. So I'm going to start with some questions, and I want the mic to start at the end of the table. I'm going to ask all you guys the same question. So after one of you respond, I want you to slide it on down. Just say your name, and let's go ahead and respond to the second question. JR, what inspired you to pursue a career as an MMA and professional boxer?
What inspired me is honestly, I watched. I always wanted to compete, and I wrestled and did all the things growing up, and then when I got out of school, there was nothing really to do. Then I saw my coach, Matt Grice. I saw him fight in the UFC, and I was like, hey, that guy's from Oklahoma, I can do this. And then so I started fighting, and I really did it because I wanted to be seen. I wanted to be seen for like the athlete I am. I wanted to be seen for the person I am. And I just wanted to, like have my own legacy per se in it. And I feel like I started to do that, and I just kept rolling with it.
Nice. Next up.
What inspired me to get into boxing was the passing of my grandmother. I used to watch, before I got into boxing, I used to just play games, go to school, and just live. After that day came, and I went to school, and I kept getting into trouble. My father asked me that I wanted to get into boxing, so I chose to get into boxing. The fighters that inspired me to fight were Manny Pacquiao, him as a young fighter, coming up in the rankings, fighting grown men, having tough fights,
trying to provide for his family. After walking all day and trying to sell, food on the street to provide for his family, it inspired me to want to be a fighter. The shots that he took, just watching all of these fighters that just went through hell and came out on top and just always told us to keep going is what inspired me to truly stay in the sport and put my heart into it night and day.
Nice. That was Angel Davis. Up next, Omar.
Well, what inspired me was, I grew up in the streets of California. You had to fight. And I grew up fighting since day one, man. Being born at 2 pounds 8 ounces, I can say that I've been fighting since birth. And I just love sport, man. I don't necessarily like hurting people, but it's part of the game. I understand that. I love the competition. I love the feeling that you get in the ring where there's only 2 men and you have to face and give away. It's a whole different world. It's a beautiful feeling, kind of way, but it's a beautiful feeling. And I'm not just doing this for myself. I'm trying to do this for my family back in California, my teammates, my coach here. We're a small gym, trying to get more members, trying to get our name out there, and hope to bring more people, and hope to get more people in the sport and passionate about what we do, man. We're not just here to entertain. We got to protect ourselves. And at the end of the day, I myself and my opponent, we're gonna hurt each other. That's no way around it. But we want to go home to our families, so we got to train hard, protect ourselves, no matter what. Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Omar.
Jordan Robbins here. I really got into boxing just to get in shape, learning how to hit mitts. That was about it, but actually taking the time out and learning and watching videos of like Floyd, Cotto, Manny Pacquiao, it inspired me to actually want to get into the ring and actually compete. I fell in love with it ever since, and that's all I do. Watch boxing, train, eat, sleep, repeat. That's it.
All right, up next, that was Jordan Robbins.
Jared Walden. I got into boxing because when I was in middle school, I got bullied a lot, and I didn't know any self-defense, and so I was walking down the road and I seen a boxing gym in my hometown of Woodward, Oklahoma, and I started training there, and I started actually competing in amateur fights, and I probably had over 40, 50 amateur fights, and then I stopped at like 18, and I got into MMA when I was about 21, but I just got into MMA because I thought, oh, that looks pretty cool, I'm gonna try it out. I did a couple amateur fights, and then about 6 or 7 years ago is whenever I decided to transfer back to boxing and make my pro debut and everything like that, and try to provide for my family as much as possible.
Walden, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Jared, we'll start the next set of questions with you. Now, with the daily life, paths that we all travel, the journeys we all lead, we got jobs, most of you guys have kids, you have families. What motivates you to keep you training and to keep you guys competing at a high level?
What motivates me the most is my family, and also I haven't been going to the gym like I should, but that's going to stop, and it's going to start here soon. I'm actually going to start training with Thunder Boxing and get back into it, and I'll be training. Even if I'm not fighting, I'm still training to stay in shape and everything like that.
Thunder Boxing, ladies and gentlemen, with Coach Vernon.
What motivates me is my family as well. Just being around them every day just keeps me going, pushes me to my limit. Which I haven't reached yet, that's why I continue to box. I know I can improve, I know I can get better, even starting late and as old as I am, but I just stay on the grind and stay on the right path and just continue working and grinding, and that's it.
well, like the fighter before me, family is always first, and that's what we do. We put ourselves through, to harm's way to hopefully give them a better life, them and ourselves, I got 2 beautiful kids, and I would love for them to be like, yeah, that's my dad right there, That's my dad. And I got family back in California, my mother, my siblings that I owe a lot to, and I'm the older male in the family, and I want to make them proud, And I'm training myself off, hope to make my cold proud, I just recently got my boxing name finally, Thunder and Brawl. Yes, sir. I was trying to earn it, man, trying to see what I was going to be, and I hope I make them proud and live up to the name. Yes, sir.
What inspired me to fight is, once again, my grandmother. It's just, ever since she passed, it's just something in me that made me want to fight. And I remember when I was in middle school and I was in ISR. I forgot what reason I was in there for. I just had gotten in trouble. I wasn't really a bad kid growing up. I just get in trouble sometimes, And she was like, man, you ain't gonna be no boxer. I was like, man, you gonna see me. And I was just like, from that day forward, I just always remembered her. And it just kept replaying in my mind. So that's kind of what inspired me to run to school, run back home, run in the rain to school, and run back home, because it was always people watching me and telling me what I can do and what I can't do. So I just took all that and bottled it up and put it in my heart and just held that and used that for fuel and used it to just keep pushing me, and here we are.
What motivates me to keep training and doing everything would be just honestly mental health and keeping my, I'm not the same when I'm not able to train and not able to like put my energy out there and just, be who I am. And when I'm punching and I'm kicking and I'm hitting the mitts or I'm holding mitts, wrestling, jiu-jitsu, any of it, when I'm doing that, I'm just in my element. I don't have to think. I don't have to worry or anything. I just am in my element, and that's what keeps me sane, and I really enjoy doing this, and that's why I'll train until the day I die.
Great response.
Casino, baby. Tune in.
Last question of the evening from me, guys. So, you guys got a chance to see your opponent, to hear about your opponent, and to really look at the name behind the opponent. So my question to you is, what do you have to say to your opponent? What do you have to say to your fans?
Well, first off, I want to say to my opponent, thank you, Jared, for taking the fight, and thank you for sending the message that you sent me. I appreciate that, and it's all respect from me to you. It's going to be a fun fight. I'm going to bring it, as I know you will, and to my fans, just get ready for a fun, physical, rough and tough fight like I always bring. What? Oh, the message? He just said he felt, he was very honored to be my retirement fight, and am I right? Yeah, that's what, he's honored to be my retirement fight, and I really appreciated it. And he said, let's go put on a show, and I said, let's do it, man. So, yeah, I'm pumped.
Respect. Mr. Sabertooth.
For my opponent, all I gotta say is just be ready. Just be ready to eat the words that you was talking. So, yeah, man, I'm just excited and I'm ready. When I start smiling, you're kind of in trouble. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
All right, ooh. Now Thunder. Omar Thunder.
My opponent, man, I got nothing but love and respect for him. He's man stepping into the ring like the rest of us, putting ourselves in harm's way to entertain. But come November 9th, man, he'll be stepping out of the amateurs we won't be fighting little boys no more. We'll be fighting a man with the heart of a lion and the spirit of God behind him. You see? And I wish him best of luck, and I hope to entertain the crowd and please them. That's all, man.
Nice, respect. Jordan?
For my opponent, I just want to say I appreciate you for taking this fight. Nothing but respect. That's all I give is respect. I'm going to bring it. I know he's going to bring it. It's going to be an entertaining fight. And for my fans, just get ready to bring the popcorn. I'm going to put on the show.
All right, so for my opponent, JR, like you said, much respect for taking the fight. I've seen you fight, MMA and everything, and I know it's going to be a tough fight for me. But like I said before, I'm not going to be fighting anywhere near what I have fought in the past. I'm going to be fighting smart, and I'm going to come out a different fighter.
Great. Well, we're going to round it out with one last question. Don't be scared. Starting at the end, coming all the way back this way.
Kind of scared.
This is Fall Brawl, okay? Now, your opponent is here. The other guy's opponents, their opponent is not here. But I'm gonna ask you, because a lot of times these guys, like y'all's matchup, end up being some of the best matchups on the card. It seems all friendly and everything, but boy, was that those two guys talking there at the press conference, real nice to each other? They're trying to take each other's head off. So I ask you, what will that fight look like, and how do you think that fight's gonna go?
Well, I know I'm nice up here. I'm nice to people in general, but I'm kind of a mean guy.
I know.
I think it'll go either one of two ways. I'm either gonna hit him real hard and he's gonna fall down, or he's gonna hit me really hard and I'm gonna fall down, and it's gonna happen pretty quick.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
So I'll leave it 50-50 on that. I'm not gonna disrespect in front of everybody.
Okay. And this is your retirement fight, and I know you're not wanting to go out with that L.
No.
I know you're gonna be bringing it.
No, I'm gonna be bringing it.
Okay.
But I assure you, just like any other fight I've ever had, I'm a punch first.
I know you got that dog in you, John. I know you got that.
From the moment the ref gets out of my way, I'm going at him.
Okay. I bet you this is going to be a great, entertaining fight. Okay, the saber-tooth, one of the most deadliest animals in the jungle. Tell me, how is this fight going to go for you?
Man, just gotta tune in November the 9th.
You gotta tune in November the 9th. Okay.
Just gotta tune in. Just know
you're not gonna tell no parts of the movie, huh?
No parts of the movie. Just you gotta keep your eyes open the whole time. And I'm not afraid to get in there and put in the work. I'm not afraid to get hit. So I'm ready to go in there and show who I am to the world.
Well, I give the people a little inside peek of how it might go. The way we train and the blueprint that we've been going by was we're either going to pitch a no-hitter and win every round, or we are going to knock him out. Yeah. So that's how we've been training, okay? So, yeah, people gonna have to just come see, because you got a tough opponent. Ought to be a good fight.
Yeah, I'm excited. And just keep working. I just want us to both be at our best when this fight comes around November the 9th. So I'm excited.
Bring your fans, man, and go and do your thing. Okay, my friend, you just come off of a really tough fight in Baltimore, okay? And I heard you say, it's not no amateur stuff, he's fighting a man, okay? And so, how is your fight with Carlos Showtime Lewis going to go?
Like I said, I got a number of respect for the guy, man. But I'm gonna show up to fight. I'm showing up to win, and that's what we're gonna hit him with. Everything we got, man. Punches and bunches, not stepping back, and no fear. Yes, sir. Respect, but no fear.
So you're gonna take him down on the deep end, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm going to win.
Okay.
I'm there to win, man.
He said he's gonna be up. Basically, it sounds like he's gonna be up in his face from the time the bell rings until
round one until they get me off.
Okay. All right. These are matches from Fall Brawl, guys. You gotta come see these matches. They're tough fights. Then it's gonna bring the fans off their feet. I mean, none of these little wimpy fights. So these guys are in tough matches and they've been training hard and have plenty of time to get ready for them. All right, my man, what about you? How is your fight going to go on November the 9th?
Same as Angel said, you have to tune in, watch and see what I do, see what he do. It could go either way, it's a fight.
It's a fight.
But you gotta be prepared for whatever, you know. Sometimes you're gonna have to bite down. Sometimes you're gonna have to swim in there, you know.
So is your first time without a headgear and those gloves are smaller?
Yes, sir.
So that you're not worried about none of that, right?
Can't be.
Can't be. Okay.
Can't be.
Yeah, the headgear is off and the gloves are smaller when you go up to the next level. You just gotta be one tough dude to be in a professional boxing match. Trust me, okay? Okay, my man, you get the last one. Like I said, your opponent is here. How is that fight going to go, given that he's retiring? And do you want to retire him, or how's that all going to work?
You know, like I was saying before, I've got a lot of respect for him. You know, I'll be the nicest guy, and I'll be your friend and everything like that. But as soon as we step inside that ring, that's all going to change. You're looking to retire on a win, but I might hand you your L.
Oh, I like that. Woo! Now wait a minute, Johnny. Can you comment on that now? Can you comment on that? Because he's not wanting to take no L, and you don't want to go out on an L. So how's that gonna work?
We'll see.
Oh, okay. I know you're a dog. I know my man got it. These, like I said, guys are nice, they're polite, they respect one another. These make some of the best fights on the card. So I'll guarantee you this is gonna be a big fight. Both these guys are gonna bring the house, they're gonna bring their fan base. It's Fall Brawl, it's coming straight at you in Shawnee, Oklahoma at the Fire Lake Casino. Bounty Hunter Promotions coming right at you, bringing Fall Brawl to Shawnee, Oklahoma, November the 9th. We want everybody to come out and support. You can get the tickets online at OKCboxing.com. You can go online and get you some tickets. And we want you to come out. We're bringing this to Shawnee for you guys entertainment, because Shawnee knows boxing. And fighting at Fire Lake Casino, man, it don't get any better than that. Okay, that's like little Las Vegas to these boxes around here. So I want you all guys to come out and see these guys, and they're gonna entertain you. So we are looking forward to it. And they are like right in the mid part of their training. So come out and see them November the 9th at the Fire Lake Casino. And I think that's the end of this. I'll get this to Mr. Promoter here, the Bounty Hunter, trying to get him out of retirement too. But I mean, we'll work on that. That's a whole nother story.
All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for attending this press conference live and in person here at the Shawnee Mall. Now, our next press conference will be on Sunday, the 6th in Garden City, Kansas. So if you can tune in, make sure you tune in for that press conference. We have an exciting matchup and some exciting news for you guys. Now, as far as the Bounty Hunter, You may see me step back out of retirement one day or another. Maybe sometime next year, maybe. But for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our press conference, and I want to thank all of the fighters for attending.
Great. Good luck on your fight, man. You too, man. Really. Hey, bring that shit in there.
Sir, man. I'll see you then, bro.
Let me get one more.
I want to be there, but when you said November the 9th, that's TCU's playing. I wish.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Hey, we got the Sabertooth here, man. Like, hey, you just done your first press conference. How did you feel doing all that? Was it a little nervous? How did you feel doing your first press conference?
I feel good. More than anything, I was just a little tired, but for the most part, it was a great press conference. One and many to come, and yeah.
Okay, now this is Fall Brawl. This is gonna be a tough fight. So, like, you bringing the house, you bringing your fans, and this is gonna be a tough fight. You know, I train you. We know this opponent is tough. Fall Brawl is all about tough matchups, and we are in one.
Yeah.
And so, any last few words for your fans, for your opponent, anything you want to say? We're right about at the mid part of the training, so still got a lot of training left.
With my fans, I would like to say, don't miss out. Come out and support. There's going to be a lot of people there. It's going to be at the casino, Fire Lake Casino in Shawnee, Oklahoma. And for my opponent, I just want you to be ready for that day on Saturday night, and let's show out. Let's show up and show out.
Are you excited about this fight?
Yes, I'm very excited about this fight. I'm going to be 2-0, and I'm looking forward to having bigger fights come around. I'm looking for pay-per-view fights, and I'm trying to be a pound-for-pound king later on.
I heard that. Like, hey, we line them up, you knock them down, right?
Indeed.
Right. So, hey, Fall Brawl, ladies and gentlemen, we're at the Shawnee Mall here. I got the Sabertooth, Angel Davis right here. He's one of the bright, young, hot prospects coming up here in the state of Oklahoma. You got a lot of people wanting to come out and see him. You know, he's a really tough fighter, okay? And he has a lot of people that follow him. A lot of people have been waiting on him to fight. So, any last words, champ, on the way out and ending this interview?
Man, stay tuned, man. That's all I gotta say. Stay tuned. I'm the Sabertooth.
We're out. I got my man Omar here. You know, he just come through his press conference for Fall Brawl. Omar, tell him, how did that press conference go? Did you like it?
Man, yes, sir. It was amazing, and the feeling's awesome, man. I'm not one to be out there and be known, but it was a good feeling, man.
Okay.
This was awesome. People, the vibe was there, man.
The vibe is there. The Fall Brawl vibe.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hey, this is a tough fighter. You're a tough fighter. You just fought in Baltimore. You took the guy all the way down there to the very end. So and now you're coming back, and we know you're a tough fighter. This is Fall Brawl, and Fall Brawl is about tough matchups.
Yes, sir.
And you are in a very tough matchup, and tell us how that might end up, and the fans coming out, and how they can see you, the tickets, all that. Give it to them.
Well, man, you know, we're both gonna be there to fight and put hands on each other. Not necessarily hurt each other, but I mean, it's part of the game, and we just hope to entertain and please the crowd.
Yeah, and we just worked a few rounds. The Sabertooth worked a few rounds with your opponent yesterday.
All right, man.
So they put some tough rounds in. So he looks to be ready. He says he still got a little bit more work to do. You know, y'all guys are at the halfway part of your training. You still
Yes,
got
sir.
what, like 4 weeks left or something like that?
That's right.
So that's one thing about Fall Brawl too. Nobody's getting no last minute calls. Everybody got plenty of time to get in shape, and that's gonna make for some good matchups. Okay.
No excuses.
So I want to see that fight go way down on the deep end, baby.
Oh, it's going, brother. It is.
All right.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna drown him, huh? If you get him down there, huh?
That's the game plan, and that's his game plan as well, you know.
All right, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Omar.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you. Yeah. It's time, man. If it's time, it's just time. Very short.